Guys, my name is Daniel. I'm from the Mobi team. From the first application that we built, which we had to essentially disregard all the code that we went through, we would have spent, it probably would have been close to $100,000 that we sort of had to throw away. So that was quite painful, and it was an important lesson and an expensive lesson. An important factor that we had with working with the Engenesis team was also not knowing things. So we used to go through things and just make it up on the spot. Although working with the Engenesis team, we figured out mistakes we were making along the way that we didn't even know were there. I mean, probably we're both in our early 20s when we first started Mobi, and there was a lot that we didn't know. There was a lot of experience from the team, and they helped us and guided us a lot along the way. Mobi is a carpooling application that's designed to connect employees to commute to work together each day.
My name is Anthony. I work with the Mobi team. Ever since we started, we've won a series of different awards. We were nominated Young Achievers.
We've received multiple business grants from the Department of Trade Business Innovation.
And we have also been allocated numerous grants and vouchers to promote the use of carpooling within Australia. Previously, being two founders, we used to just work as we go and make up things as we were going. But now, working with the Engenesis team, we created more of a process to achieve the certain goals that we were looking to achieve. I think another important factor that the Engenesis team brought to us was just having that cross-check of things that we had to submit to our investors as part of the due diligence process that we went through. When we first started, we didn't really understand too much about, cash flow forecasting and our budgeting and things like that. But having someone kind of review that in the Engenesis team, being a little bit more experienced in this field, gave us a little bit more assurance that we were on the right track. Previously, with our previous development firm that we worked with, we didn't really have support around understanding exactly the process flow from each app screen to the outcome that those app screens and that flow generated. The main thing that we understood that really helped us and supported us through the planned Agile process was one particular scenario was understanding the process at each step of the way.
The previous development company we went through, we pretty well winged every screen we went through. There were days that we used to draw up designs ourselves and send it through and be like, hey, this is what we want today. So it was a catastrophe. But working with the Engenesis team and having that planned Agile approach where we were able to understand what was happening in this sprint, how long the sprint would take, what was going to be achieved and everything along the way, that was a game changer for us as two young kids starting out trying to build an app.
Just give things a go, It's always going to be nerve-wracking and scary initially, but if you come with it with the right mindset and the right approach, then your chances of succeeding and doing well in that field is so much more higher.
I think that's the most important thing. You may as well take the risk. You've got one chance, and if it pays off, it's incredible. If not, at least you don't look back with regrets.